Yeah.
I love this nice look.
Oh my, phone's picking up the spaces.
Very good shot. So Linda's been brave. You're going to go in the pool or in the jacuzzi?
Oh yeah, we'll be going to the
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Right, are you going to go?
Damp down there. Yeah, I will do.
When?
Freddie stood there with his girl on his shoulder and he went, Barn, your bird's here. I said, put him in my dressing room, will you? He went, yeah, all right. Stuff he used to do was incredible, honestly. That's only one of the things I can tell you. But all the early tours were great. Cannon and Ball, it was like a rock concert when they walked on. When they did da 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 and all that rest of it. The place used to just erupt.
You get thousands and thousands of people that are there to see the main event.
Yeah, funnily enough, I'm doing Panto now. Last year I did it with Rob and Darren, who were Bobby's sons. So yeah, I know Bobby came up to see the Panto, you know what I mean? So it was great to have a bit of a catch up. He's a lot older than me. But, yeah, so it's gone in all directions. I've done all sorts of stuff. Do you know Question of Sport? I don't know whether you know this or not, but before TV programmes, they usually have a warm-up comic. Somebody warms the audience. So I did Question of Sport for 2 years.
Well, so this is not. I take it this is
David Coleman's Dave.
Is this not beamed out live though? So you say
we recorded 2 every Sunday, and this was at Oxford Street in Manchester.
Right.
We used to record, and all the sports stars used to come, have Sunday lunch, and then they would go and do the actual programme. And this is the days of David Coleman, who else was it? Emily News, Bill Beaumont, all that lot. Do you know what I mean? The best one we had was Frank Bruno. It was that bad. He was brilliant. I remember introducing him. He just used to go That's all he ever did. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And he walked on. I remember. I said, "You are going to be all right with these questions." I said, "Mind you, nobody's going to tell you you're wrong, are they?" You know what I mean? Have you ever stood? Maybe you haven't. I've got a picture of me and him at home, right? And he's got his hand on my head. Here. It's a huge blow, right? I mean, if he hit you, you'd know about it. You know what I mean? But it was great. But they were good days then. All those days. Introducing them all. Steve Davis was a bag of nerves. He could hardly handle it.
Really?
The best one I ever saw was a Christmas special, and it was Bernard Manning and Ken Dodd. Can you imagine what was going on off camera? Can you imagine them two? But Bernard Manning, a lot of people called Bernard, but he liked to have that persona where he was a bad boy, and he really wasn't.
No.
He used to do some amazing things for the old age pensioners around his place. He used to have them at the club and give them some Christmas lunch and diddle and all of it.
They talk about Bernard as being alternative, if we coin that phrase.
Whatever that means.
You know.
Yeah, I don't understand that phrase now. I don't know why they have to label comedy. If it's funny, isn't it?
No, exactly.
I don't know, but Bernard was incredible. This guy sneaking out here.
They didn't have the lights on.
He thinks nobody's seen him. Got one coming down. You're a woman now. It's going to rain tomorrow. Don't you go as well? Hey? You going to what? You going to the raffle? This is what I mean. It's how different it is. Maybe she'll win a new top.
Should we just sit here, not talk about anything, just wait for the next person in here?
Well, it's obviously riveting, isn't it? She's coming here to wait till the raffle starts. You just can't write it, can you? But I mean, Bernard had a club in Manchester called the Embassy Club. Anyone ever heard of it? I only did it once. It was like an ashtray with lights, right? And I remember him introducing me, right? He went on, he went, "I've got a lad coming on here. There's only two things stopping him getting to the top. Ambition and talent." But he was great. He was great to get on with. He used to stand at the bar and heckle the comedian. And I remember I was on one night and he went, "Hey, if you're funny, I'll show my backside in Lewis's window." I said, "Bernard, Lewis haven't got a window big enough for your backside." And we got on like house on fire after that. It was great. He loved it. He loved all that, you know what I mean? But hey, whatever. Is he still what? No, he's died. No, he's dead, mate. Yeah, a while ago now, I think. There's another one gone, look. Lock them doors. I've got change for this. Happy days.
Talking about you on your travels, you've performed for the Marines, haven't you? Before
Troops. Yeah, I've done the Falklands twice, Northern Ireland 3 times, Cyprus, Belize. Yeah,
wow.
But the Falklands was great because I was with Linda Lusardi. Well, somebody had to do it. I mean, if you've ever met her or not, she's a lovely, lovely lady, and she's stunning, still is. Do you know what I mean? And we got on like house on fire. But Linda couldn't sing and couldn't dance. So what she used to do, it's true this, she used to hand out these little cards to the squaddies, right, so they could ask her questions. And then she would sit on a stool and do like a Q&A, question and answer. Can you imagine what some of them said? The only one I remember that I can repeat was, he put on this card, "Dear Linda, do you sleep on your stomach? If not, can I?"
I've done a couple of these before with other comics, and it seems as though when you do perform for squaddies, they seem to want a bit more rude humour.
I didn't find that. No, I just did exactly the same stuff, and a lot of them came up and went, "Thank goodness for that. I was sick of people coming here and doing effing and blinding this and and all the rest of it." So I just did what I did.
That's the conception that you get. I mean, did you? I mean, have you seen other acts go over there and did not do quite so well?
Well, not comics. No, I mean Jim Davidson was there, and they were all whinging about him and complaining that he was just like really like right on the knuckles. You know what I mean? But you've not only got squaddies in there, you've got some of the girls as well that are in in the forces and all the rest of it. But I mean, some of the things that we got to do were incredible. I don't know if you know this. Has any of you been in the forces? Of course you have, yeah. Well, they used to take us everywhere in these helicopters. You know the ones with the blades at the front, blades at the back? Well, the squaddies used to call them hydraulic palm trees. And we used to call them walkers, because when you were sat in them, all you could hear was walk, 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 walk. That's all you could hear, right? And they used to take us everywhere in these things. And eventually, I'll never forget this, there's a guy at the back of one of these, now I can't remember, some of you guys will help me, it was either called a load master or paymaster. Load master, okay. So you've got the load master there, because the back of it goes down and then they can put stuff in it, right? So what they said to us was they were doing a bit of a fly around the Falklands, this and that and the other. And the guy said, "Do you and Linda want to sit on the tailgate?" So he dropped the tailgate. We had a harness on, obviously, you know what I mean? And we sat with our legs like this. Unbeknownst to us, the loadmaster's got one of these remote things. It was, like they have for, they have 2 buttons on it, up and down, and all the rest of it, right? So we're sat on the back of this, and we're going along and we're going, "Oh, yay, well, woo!" So he presses this button, and this tailgate went like that. Right? Can you imagine? The first time in my life I realised adrenaline was brown. Frightened me to death, it did. But the stuff we did, it was just incredible. The things you do, there's another one going there. Sponsored walk or what? I'm going to have a look at this raffle, it must be brilliant. Go on, you can go if you want. Everybody's going to laugh at you now. Bye, love. Don't trip up. What's in this raffle? What is it?
It's the bingo.
It's bingo.
Oh,
should have known.
You know, it's not just. Oh, I'm not going to start advertising it now. You're all sat here.
So, who writes the programme?
Hang on. You've got plenty of time to get to the bingo.
I don't want to go to the bingo. I just wonder why you put it on at the same time.
It's not on at the same time.
Well, it must be. They've all gone. No. That's what everybody
hang
else
on,
is.
listen, I'm going to back myself up here. You know how you have the cocktail parties here on board, and then when you open them at the time that is stated on the programme, you've got a queue of 300 people that have come early. This is what is happening here. Because the bingo doesn't start for quite a while.
So you mean there's a queue of 300 people out there trying to get in?
No, because when 150 have walked out in about 10 minutes' time, there will be.
Alright, so we better hurry up then. Go on then, next.
It's never really gone this way before, so I don't really know where to take it from here.
Doesn't matter, does it?
No, it doesn't, no.
Elephant.
Television nearly made its stories because really by accounts you should be a big star.
Told you that, or me?
You did.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always been wrong place, wrong time, or just in the wrong place at the right place. That one.
Because you won the Comedians a few times, didn't you?
I was on the Comedians a few times. No, it wasn't the Comedians that one. I did a programme in 1980, nearly 90, no, 87, 88.
Ah, when I was born.
Yeah, just about then, yeah. And it was called the Fame Game, and you won't remember it. Tim Brooke-Taylor and Stan Bowman used to host it, and I think Hook used to come across the screen every week and hook them off if they didn't like it. Well, I won that for 7 weeks on the trot. 14.5 million viewers, network, 7:30 on a Saturday, right? So I was doing really, really well. And then part of the prize for that was to do the Golden Rose of Montreux Festival. So I was there with like Level 42, Benny Hill was there, Eric Sykes was there, Spitting Image, remember Spitting Image? All the guys from Spitting Image were there, Steve Nallen who did Margaret Thatcher. Shut up, but he was there with Margaret Thatcher, no he wasn't there with her, he was doing her impression of her. And this guy came up to me called Paul Chiani, and he used to produce 2 programmes then on television. One was Crackerjack and the other was Top of the Pops. Yeah, exactly. So he said to me, he said, listen, we've had an eye on you because you've been on telly every week and we wonder if you'd like to take over from Stu Francis on Crackerjack. So yeah, Stu Francis was going to a programme called Ultra Quiz or something. And I went, let me think, I wonder. Yeah. So anyway, I came back, went down to London, met the guys and all the rest of it, this and that, the other and all of it, went back up home and all of it. I was really excited, told everybody. And then Michael Gray took over Light Entertainment and he cancelled 2 programmes. One was Doctor Who and the other was Crackerjack.
That's the break.
And that was another one. But it seems to have happened all along the way. I don't know, I'm not